Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
I'm Lita Leapins.
And welcome to another edition of Our City Tonight.
Well, we're here at Thunderbird Marina in Eagle Harbor, actually in West Vancouver, which is about half an hour outside of the city, downtown.
It is so beautiful. It's amazing that we're only about 25 minutes from the hustle and bustle of downtown Vancouver.
I know, it's gorgeous, but we have a lot to do on this particular show, so let's get right to Our City Tonight.
Well, it wouldn't be summertime without Our City Tonight checking out Kate's Afternoon Tea, hosted by actress Kate Linder. She's, of course, a part of the #1 daytime drama, The Young and the Restless. Now, every summer she brings some of her castmates up here to Vancouver to meet the fans. We have a big convention, and of course, the great thing is all money goes to wonderful charities here in Vancouver, including Canucks for Kids. We had a chance to check out the VIP party and talk with some of the cast as we do every year. Here's a look. Doug, a great pleasure to have you on Our City Tonight. I got to tell you, I've been watching the show since the early 80s, and I feel like I've grown up with you. You've been on the show for such a long time. Paul is such a great character. Can you talk about the experience as an actor that you get by, a lot of actors don't get this chance to play a role for so many decades and still keep it fresh and new?
Well, neuroses is really the secret. You feel like you never have it down, so you're always scrambling.
Yeah.
It's every day, and it's been every day for me for 40 years in May. So it's always an adventure because we do it. The style of the show has changed so dramatically. When I started, it was a half an hour. We'd shoot it live on tape. Then we went to the glory 80s when we do 6 takes, and now we're back to gun and run. We do it like 1 take, and
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the budgets have shrunken, and so it's totally different. Someone asked me yesterday, "Who's your favorite person to work with?" And I went, "They all are."
Yeah.
They. We have weeded out the ones that didn't mesh with the cast. And I got to tell you, it's like family. You talk to Jesse and you see our relationship.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with all of them. I was on the phone with Eric Braeden this morning, so.
Nice. I hear he's a very nice guy, despite the kind of character
He's a very nice guy, yeah.
But that's great. Doug, listen, have a good time in there today, and congratulations on 40 years next May. That's
Oh, thank
fantastic.
you.
Cheers.
Well, last May.
Oh, last May.
Yeah,
40.
yeah.
41 coming up soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
There seems to be a trend here today. I'm interviewing people that have been on the show for a long time. Of course,
Ancient. Years and years and years.
I was so happy, I want to say last year, to see you return to the show.
It was a year and a half ago or
A year and a
something.
half ago, because I was watching you in the 80s when I was growing up.
When you were growing up. Oh, you make me feel so damn old.
Well, I'm old too, but hey, congratulations on coming back to the show. Can you talk about how that was to return home to The Young and the Restless?
And it was home. When the first day I arrived, I went right up to makeup and saw all my crew and everybody, and they're the heroes. And I said, Patty Denny threw her arms around me and said, "Welcome home, Marla." And that's how I felt ever since. Of course, I knew and loved Bill Bell. He was the founder of Daytime.
The executive producer
And
of
when
the show.
he died, and he died of Alzheimer's, and now bringing me back to play this daunting role, and the caregivers are the heroes, and they are I get texts, I weep just thinking about it, from all over the world. And they're so grateful, and we work with the Alzheimer's Association, so it's very authentic what I'm playing.
I have to say, just sorry to interrupt you, but one of the things I've loved about The Young and the Restless over the years is how they tackle real issues.
Really, and this is the most daunting one, and I have to be very authentic.
Yeah.
And that's the feedback I'm getting, so it's a privilege. But it's great to be here. I've never been to Vancouver before. I don't want to go home.
Well, and listen, by the way, I'm going to lie to you right now and say it's always sunny like it is
No,
here
it's
today.
not. I said, do I need to bring a raincoat? I said, oh, somebody will have an umbrella at least.
Listen, congratulations on
Thank
being
you.
back on the show, and I love what your character is doing because it's
So
shedding
do
some
I.
light
Yes,
on
and
an
the
illness.
feedback is so an incurable one. So you never know, but maybe in my lifetime, I'm no spring chicken, but to be able to play this character, and I hope they don't kill me off anytime soon.
Marta, thanks. A pleasure to
God
meet you.
bless you. And
Thank you. Hey, a nice outfit she's wearing. That's a Dina Mergeron original, right?
oh, absolutely. They let me borrow any damn thing I want.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, we're here on Granville Island at the 12th annual Spot Prawn Festival. We're here with Krista Lee. I'm also looking for the only other guy on the island on a day like this wearing a suit jacket.
You won't find anybody.
I didn't think I would, actually.
Well, you might be wearing shorts because you can't see underneath there.
No, I'm not wearing shorts. But, you know, I was at a luncheon event before this, folks. I do put on t-shirts and shorts. Okay, anyway, we're here with our lovely, lovely friend CL, and we're going to talk about some great wines. And later in the show, we're going to talk about an award-winning wine. So
Yes.
that's all coming up. So what are we talking about first on a beautiful day like this?
Well, today, you know, we knew the sunshine was going to be out today, and we're at the Spot Prawn Festival. And, well, you know me, what better wine than bubbles? So we haven't talked about this one for a
We
little
have not,
bit. So
yeah,
our
yeah.
Effervescence from Evolve. So this is a blend. It's 50% Pinot Blanc, 30% Chardonnay, and 20% Pinot Gris.
Perfect
And it
with
is just-
seafood.
Exactly, right? So when we've been sponsoring the Spot Prawn Festival, this is our 3rd year.
Yeah, yeah.
And absolutely love this event. Amazing food, amazing wines, I think.
Yeah.
But just great atmosphere, right? And this wine is perfect with Spot Prawn.
Oh, this wine is perfect with everything, but
Exactly.
in particular with a seafood theme.
Yeah.
What a perfect.
Well, and the chefs have done such a creative, different twist on all of them this year. So some are a little bit spicy, some have got a little more brunch twist. And what better than bubbles?
Very
Yes,
nice.
Absolutely.
Very nice. Just a little sample right
Cheers.
now. We're amongst the crowd here at the
Little
festival.
effervescence.
Yes. Now we're going to come back in just a little bit, and we're going to talk about some more award-winning wines with CL, and I will find somebody who is wearing a suit jacket.
No, you
other than me.
won't.
Yeah,
No, you
Yeah, you won't.
Well, welcome back, and we're out here in Abbotsford. I got to tell you, the music's really loud. People are having a good time here tonight.
It's definitely a party. We're here at Jubilee Park and we're about to sit down to an incredible farm-to-table dinner. But we were able to sit down and chat with a few of the people that were responsible for this great time.
Yeah, let's check that out first before we eat.
Trevor, you were chosen as actually a local Vancouver chef to come out to Abbotsford. Tell us what you're going to do here.
So a bunch of local farmers donated their product, which is awesome because everything here is from the valley.
Wonderful.
Right? So there is this amazing Mount Lehman goat cheese. There's tomatoes from Taves Farm, eggplants from Taves Farm, peppers from Taves Farm, chickens from Central Park. Yeah, I mean, you name it. It's like straight from right here. So this is pretty exciting. This is probably one of the most local meals that I've ever actually cooked on site somewhere.
But you're really famous for farm to table.
Absolutely, but this is still an absolute pleasure. We have all the farmers here tonight eating, so it's really exciting.
So it's within, it's way within the 100-mile.
Oh my God, we're doing a 100-mile dinner and I didn't even know it. So that is pretty cool.
Well,
I
we're
would say like a 50-mile dinner, even less.
absolutely. Well, we're excited to try your food. I know that you're one of the celebrity chefs in Vancouver anyway.
I don't know, I don't consider myself a celebrity chef, but that's very kind of you.
Definitely you are. So we're very privileged to be sitting down to this incredible dinner and seeing what you have mastered for us locally.
Thank you.
Craig, I tell you what, I gotta tell you how impressed I am with what you guys are doing out here, because you really have kicked it up a notch in terms of tourism and trying to find ways to get people to come out here that aren't living here, and you've done a great job so far. Can you talk about some of the challenges and some of the things you've got coming up?
Sure. Well, great feedback to hear right off the start, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I think one of our big challenges is actually making sure the locals, the residents of Abbotsford, know what's going on in their community.
Yeah.
So we actually spend quite a bit of time making sure, as best we can, that our residents know what's going on. And then from that, we extend our messages out to other markets near to Abbotsford, as well even to Alberta and Washington State. And we just let them know we're here, we're vibrant, there's really cool stuff happening, and hopefully they come out.
Very nice. And you obviously are attracting a lot of people, not just from the Lower Mainland in BC, as you mentioned in Western Canada. You're obviously getting a lot of traction from people around the States and other parts, and that is always a good sign, yeah?
It is, and I think what's driving some of that is Vancouver is so busy, and it's such a beautiful city. But in tourism and travel, what we're seeing right now is people are looking more for some of those secondary markets outside of major cities. And I think Abbotsford is perfectly aligned for offering healthy, safe, easily accessible experiences, agriculture experiences, wonderful arts and culture experiences. So I think people are sort of waking up and realizing it's not always about the big cities when they travel, it's some of these cool secondary markets.
Beautiful. Well, Will has joined us. You work with Craig. Can you talk a little bit about your involvement in what we're seeing here and this great increase in tourism in Abbotsford?
Yeah, absolutely. So we, as the Abbotsford Arts Council, work hand in hand with Tourism Abbotsford and other partners to really create something of a destination. So right now we're in the heart of Jam and Jubilee, which is the essence of youth and youth culture in Abbotsford. It's really a must-attend event every summer.
Very nice. I tell you what, it is rocking. It's not even dark yet, and it's already rocking musically. Guys, I know you got a lot to do tonight, so thank you very much for joining us, and thanks for the invite.
Yeah,
Cheers.
Excellent. Enjoy the night.
Well, we're here at Tiff Bell Lightbox Theatre. That is the home of the Toronto International Film Festivals. All kind of great films being shown here. But we're here for the premiere of Crazy Rich Asians. This is a best-selling book that has turned into an amazing movie. It is just a sweet love story, fully engaging. You cry, you laugh. It's got a great cast of characters, and we're going to meet some of those characters in just a minute. So, how does it feel to be? I guess we should start that as saying it's a best-selling book. How did it feel to be a character? Did you feel some pressure that you had to be exactly that character? That all these people had read this book, they love this book. Was there any challenges with that?
Yeah, you know, I really did want to stay true to the with my portrayal of Oliver. I wanted to stay true to the book. I read the book right before I knew I was going to audition for the movie. A friend of mine was like, "Have you heard of this book? They're making a movie. So, like, you should read it because there's a part named Oliver that's perfect for you." And I read the book, and they came to Oliver's description. It was like 30s, wears glasses, loves fashion, is gay, and I'm like, just give it a part. I need to play this part. And at this point, I bugged my agents. I was like, I need to play this part. But I really worked really hard to sort of like, you know, stay close to the book and with the accent and all that. So.
Cool. So, were you a fan before, though?
Oh my God, I devoured the book. It was like really like so juicy and like a soap opera.
You know, my wife and I were huge fans of the books way before the movie was greenlit, and we were just like, they gotta make this into a movie. They just have to. And the fact that they did, even if I wasn't in the movie, I'm so excited for this movie to come out. So yeah.
They came to you.
Yeah, I mean, basically, John Chu is a friend of mine, and you know, it was just, look, I mean, I just wanted to be a part of this movie in any capacity. It was an honor. It really was. I'm just so glad I was able to do it.
Well, you're amazing, and you look amazing, and you've been making us laugh for a long time. We're so happy that.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
What is next for you in the next one?
Got it. Yeah. Well, right now I'm working on my own Netflix special for doing a comedy special in a couple of months. So in between kind of promoting this movie and some other movies, yeah, I'm doing my first kind of stand-up comedy special in about 6 weeks. I don't have no jokes yet. Can you help me?
Well, you got a huge following, and we loved you in the movie. Amazing. And Asian Ellen actually cracked everybody out.
That is true. I was the type. I think Ellen even pulls it off a little better than I do, though. To be honest, yeah.
And lastly, I know so many people want to talk to you. What do we have in the works for you? What are we going to see?
Oh man! So right now I'm working on a pilot. And you know, it's pretty much. watch whales. Tired.
Well, behind us is the beautiful Vancouver skyline. We're here at just outside of Granville Island on Fisherman's Wharf, and we're here to try some great wines with Krista Lee.
Yeah, here we're at the Spot Prawn Festival.
This is your third time with them, right?
Yeah, so we've been the sponsor of the Spot Prawn Festival for 3 years, and it's always such a great event, right?
Do you always get sun?
No, it rained a little last year, but absolutely, it's always sunny in Vancouver, right?
And you know what's great too is that this is the 12th annual one, but what you're presenting here today goes great with everything that they're serving here, correct?
Exactly. So I chose some wines that, there's 12 different chefs throughout today making some amazing dishes, and so what I've prepared now is our 2017 White Meritage. We've just released this wine. This just won a Best of Varietal at the BC Wine Awards for Best White Blend in British Columbia, and I'm super excited about this. This is one of my favorite wines. It's 68% Sauvignon Blanc and 32% Semillon, and there's so much going on in this glass. It's just got lots of rich, ripe fruit. It's dry, but it's got this perception of a little sweetness just because it's so ripe, and so versatile when it comes to food pairings.
I was going to say,
and amazing with spot
other than
prawns, but-
seafood, what else would you pair with this?
Oh, this could go with chicken. This would be a white wine if you don't like red wine that could go with red meat.
Oh, okay.
If you, I can't imagine not liking red wine, but yeah.
And there's so many restaurants, and actually this particular brunch sold out this year. So,
Exactly.
And you have a big lineup at your booth.
We do, yeah. It's the afternoon.
And we should say we are going to be visiting the opening of the New Time Winery in downtown Penticton. Can you tell us briefly about that?
Yeah, so it's been 2 years of construction, but we've purchased the old movie theater in downtown Penticton, and we're converting it into a winery. So it's 4 theaters. Theater 1 is our fermentation hall, Theater 2 is our barrel cellar, Theater 3 is our cellar, Theater 4 will be a theater. We'll have a restaurant, a tasting bar, our entire culinary team is on board, and we're ready to open the doors. So
Very nice.
Perfect. Well,
we
cheers
invite
to
everyone.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Come on, Jim. Busy drinking.
I thought I saw somebody wearing a suit jacket. No, I guess not. Okay.
No, that didn't happen. Just you.
Hey, we're coming back later in the show with the award-winning wine. That's coming up later in our city tonight. Well, Ted, we're here in Surrey with one of your homes that's being worked on right now. We should actually address the company Gyrostone. Let's talk about the fact you guys have been in business 25 years, which is a great compliment and stability. Can you talk a bit about your company and the fact that family business and what you've been doing the last 25 years?
Okay, well, we've started 25 years ago in Calgary. And then we did 15 years there, and then we come here about 10 years ago and started this distribution.
Yeah.
And our kids worked with us, their husbands, and we've got 10 contractors who work for us. And it's a great family business,
And we had, of course, your lovely wife, Roseanne, in our last segment. We talked about your office when we were filming at your office. One of the things maybe people don't understand is that you guys don't kind of sweep in and make an older home look prettier and modern. You guys are often involved in the ground up, like you're doing with this home behind us here. Can you
for
talk
sure.
about that?
Yeah, I mean, the best time to get a hold of us is when you're designing a house, and we can come in and help you design it. We can save you money by making less cuts and just putting the right pieces in. So the design we're involved in right to the end of the house. So we order the proper products, and that's how we design it.
And with what you're doing with this home behind, the owners have obviously said that they want different types of stones up. Like you can see over there, the corner's smooth, and you're going to put different ones up on the pillars right there. So you can really design with you guys. I want this stuff here. I want that stuff there.
Absolutely.
You also, one of the things, and if you live in Vancouver or you know of Vancouver, we get a lot of rain. It's not sunny like this very often. Can you talk a bit about the rain screening process that you guys have?
Our product has got the rain screen built into it. You see a lot of the houses that have the strapping there. We eliminate that by putting a 1/2-inch metal hanger into our wet concrete tiles, and when they get hard, then that's the rain screen, and then we screw them on, and that gives you a 1/2-inch airspace behind the whole substructure.
And I know the word I'm about to say is often used in jokes, but it's a very serious matter when you're doing this to a home, and that's caulking. Can you talk a bit about that?
Well, we use a very high-end polyurethane caulking. It's like rubber.
Yeah.
It's flexible and can move. So that's the best part of it. We warranty the house for 25 years.
25 years, good point to bring up,
And
yeah.
the caulking is also warranted for 25 years. It's just a very high-end product. It's flexible. It never gets hard. And then we spray silica sand on it. It does two things. It gives it the appearance of mortar, and it also protects from the UV rays. So it does two things, yeah.
Yeah, because what is one of the complaints too that when you put up shapings on the houses and all that, the stones, that sometimes mold can get in due to the rain and all that. That's something you guys have worked to avoid, so that you don't have to worry about that, right?
Absolutely. With our rain screen, no moisture can get behind the wall and cause mold. So it's like a watershed. The tile and the caulking, it's like a complete watershed. So yeah, it's a very unique system.
Well, it's good to be with you today, Ted. Of course, we had Roseanne in our last segment, as we mentioned. We'll be back again. We're going to look at a finished home also very soon too. So it's Gyrostone, and you can see, you can find more information on the website, of course. Ted, thanks for inviting me out here today, and I'm very happy to be out here in the sunshine without a tie or a suit jacket on for the first time in a long time.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. This segment has been brought to you by Gyrostone.
It goes up quick and lasts a lifetime.
Well, there's always great stuff going on in this great city of ours, Vancouver. We're on a Thursday afternoon, just over the bridge outside of downtown here at 5th and Burrard. And Lita, why are we here?
We are here for the exciting unveiling of Rolls-Royce new SUV called the Cullinan.
Well, of course, the reveal has taken place. My goodness, what a gorgeous car. Ali, every time I'm around gorgeous cars, I seem to be interviewing you, which is, I'm not complaining. First of all, congratulations on this new vehicle. Can you talk about the Rolls brand, but also what this new vehicle, who this new vehicle can reach?
I think that's the best part about it. The Rolls-Royce brand, as you know, is a very aspirational brand, but the Cullinan is the first time it's an all-wheel drive vehicle. It's in its own chassis, completely new, completely redesigned, and anybody. I think that's the thing. It reaches out to anyone, and anyone that aspires to be in the Rolls-Royce brand. This is a great vehicle for families, for individuals, and anyone that wants to be a part of it.
I have been around you a lot with cars. This is, I got to say, nothing to the detriment of the other vehicles, but this is the most excited I've ever seen you.
Yeah, you know, I was in the 20 plus years I've been doing this, I've never been more excited about a vehicle. I think this brand is the epitome and the top of all brands, and I think this vehicle is the most excited I've been for Rolls-Royce ever before.
And here it's rather appropriate that we're both drinking champagne, and I understand there's a champagne fridge in the vehicle.
Well, there's not only a champagne fridge in the vehicle, but you can also bend it over, and it also becomes a storage for your scotch as well too.
Oh.
So depending on your mood, depending on the day,
everything.
it's all built right in.
And we should say, our camera guy Dave and Davey are catching this, but we're actually sitting on lovely, comfortable seats.
We are.
I haven't sat on flights that have been this comfortable.
Well, you know, you can actually take this, back it up to a lake. We can go fishing. We can have a picnic. I mean, there's many things we can do.
Very nice. Congratulations again.
Thank you
Always
so
good
much.
to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Cheers.
Well, Christian, it's an exciting day for you, exciting day for Open Road. Well, you sell the most Rolls-Royces in Canada.
By far.
And why is that?
Well, we're not the largest city in Canada by any means, but certainly our owners here have a real penchant for this car, for this brand. They recognize that this brand is unique because it's about craftsmanship. It's not about just prestige or this exclusive brand. It's about craftsmanship and about quality.
Is it true they won't sell Rolls-Royces to everybody?
You know what? Come talk to me. I think we can find a way to get you in one if you have that inclination.
Perfect. And so what do you find the most special about this new SUV that's coming in the market?
Yes, Rolls-Royce has always been known for quality sedans, rear-wheel drive, very luxurious, and they have this magical carpet ride that they're known for. But what our owners have been asking for, particularly here in Canada and Vancouver, is we need versatility and we need all-wheel drive capability. Well, they have been begging us, and now, at the end of this year, we'll be able to offer them Cullinan.
Well, behind us, of course, the Vancouver skyline. I tell you, we get a lot of rain in the city, but when you get days like this, it's gorgeous. We're on Granville Island with, if you're watching in the rest of the country, you must come visit when you visit our fair city. Back here with Krista Lee, and boy, you got a lot of kudos for this last wine we're going to try.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited about all of our wines, but this one in particular. So we just won Best Riesling at the Best of Varietal competition at the BC Wine Awards. But more than that, what they do after is they take the best of each category and they push it forward to the next level to select the best of competition. And this Riesling won.
Well done.
Well, we need to cheers early here.
Wow. Out of almost 600 wines, this is selected as the best wine in British Columbia at the BC Wine Awards.
Congratulations.
Say that again. Say that again for our viewers, please.
The best
As
wine.
this woman walks in front here. There we go. TV.
Our best wine in British Columbia.
Best wine in British Columbia, period, this year.
Wow,
Well done.
wow,
Well done.
Riesling,
So tell
you know
us
what? You
more
make
about
some
it.
great Rieslings.
Thank you.
Wow, I know
Yeah.
time makes a good Riesling.
Yeah,
but this
so
is
and so
spectacular.
actually, good point, Lita. Really exciting. So not only did this win Best Riesling, then there was one gold medal awarded, and that was to our Time Riesling.
Wow.
So
Wow.
the two best Rieslings in British Columbia were Time and Evolve.
So you just
very exciting.
locked up the market for Riesling.
We're hoping so, yeah. So we love Riesling. My dad, for those of people that know, my dad, Harry McWaters, he's actually a huge Riesling fan, and we've never made Riesling in the past. It's relatively new for us.
Really?
But he's actually the treasurer of the International Riesling Foundation. So we love Riesling. We drink a lot of Riesling, we buy a lot of Riesling, and now we're making it.
So do you like Riesling better than Bubble?
No, but let's not get crazy.
I think she likes bubble more than breathing. Actually.
Yeah,
And
actually.
we should ask now. What is a perfect pairing? Obviously, again, you brought these out because where we were at the Spot Prawn Festival. But other foods you'd
Yeah, I brought this because I knew that we were going to have some curry here, and so a little bit of spiciness. But Riesling, oh my God, sunny day like today, sitting on a patio, with a little cheese, a little fruit,
and a
on
suit
its
jacket.
own. Taste, and nothing
jacket.
should go with a suit jacket.
Listen,
but, all right, Jim.
I'm meeting you guys halfway. I didn't wear a tie.
This
so
is true. He's casual. This is casual, Jim.
Well, congratulations again. We just love being partnered with you guys.
Thank you.
How can you beat award winning?
Yes, and congratulations, we should say again to our viewers in the rest of the country. Penticton, that whole Okanagan, great wine country. Go check out the new winery in Penticton.
Yeah,
Yes.
Time Winery in Penticton. Evolve Cellars, we're located in Summerland, and we encourage everybody to come and visit us.
We'll be there.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Carrie Adams from CTV Morning Live, and you're watching Our City Tonight.
Well, we've had a spectacular time on the show today, but it's time to wrap things up.
Yeah, we've done a lot of things, gone a lot of places, and had a lot of fun, Jim.
As we always do, I'm Jim Gordon.
I'm Lita Leapins.
We'll see you on the next edition of Our City Tonight.